Birthday boy Sam Mayer is going to lead us down, hopefully for a green flag start this time by. And Komet Sportsman Giovanni Bramante to his outside right. Green flag, and here we go. We're racing into turn number 1. And Sam has picked up the lead as he comes through turn number 1 and 2. And we'll string out nose to tail real quick. John Paul Southern Jr. running third, Tommy Burke in fourth. Southern Jr. takes over that third spot. And one driver having a little bit of trouble back there, puts his hand up and loses a couple spots. See if I can get a number on that cart. Looks like the 17 of Tommy Burke. Down the hill, Sam Mayer is going to lead through turn number 10. Giovanni Bramante hot on his heels. Komet Sportsman. See, quick time in qualifying. See if I can find that here. 45.441 for Sam Mayer. 45.441. We'll see what they end up running here in their pre-final. These drivers here in the Sportsman classes end up having to run these tires, the same tires both days. .45.7s. Yeah, 45.7 top 3 drivers. It's a John Paul Southern. He's back there 9/10 of a second out of the lead. See if he can close in. Bramante not letting Sam Mayer pull away. Trying to spoil the birthday boy's fun. Let's see, 9/10 of a second was the gap between first and third. John Paul Southern Jr. See if he closes that up a bit. Yeah, he'll drop a 1/10 of a second out of it. And it looks like as he comes up through turn number 5, he's going to close that gap even more. Bramante's going to have to get a move on because he's got John Paul Southern Jr. coming right up behind him. And now he's within a couple kart lengths, John Paul Southern Jr. of Giovanni Bramante. Bramante's going to start to feel the pressure shortly of John Paul Southern Jr. So Southern Jr. in the third spot, Robert Noker in fourth, Max Kowalski running fifth. Burke, who had a little bit of troubles in lap number 1, running sixth with Spike Kohlbecker in the 7th spot. Bramante finally realized that somebody was behind him as he looked over his right shoulder as he went into turn number 7. And that's John Paul Southern Jr. now only a half a second out of the lead. Somebody's going to have to get a move on here pretty quick. 45.3 is the quick time for John Paul Southern Jr. And he just ran that lap. And he's running about a 1/10 of a second quicker than the folks in front of him. Nice bit of driving. Those drivers run up through that 2, 3, 4, 5 complex. Bramante still running nose to tail. So working lap number 7 now. Be 3 to go next time by. Still Sam Mayer leads Giovanni Bramante. John Paul Southern Jr. in the third spot. Right about a half a second back of that group right now. Unable to close the gap as he closed in from a couple seconds back. Got within a half a second. Quick lap's going to belong to none other than John Paul Southern Jr., 45.385. He did his quick lap on lap number 4. Now working lap number 8, coming to 2 to go this time by. That's our Komet Sportsman pre-final. Kid Karts coming out next. Coming off turn number 10. Final turn, shows 2 to go. Sam Mayer continues to hold off Giovanni Bramante. John Paul Southern Jr.'s dropped back a couple tenths of a second, been unable to close up the gap, which he got into about 3 or 4 tenths of a second of second place. Not able to close the gap. Looks like we got a yellow flag. We got a cart going slow into turn number 6. I believe, again, that's the 17 of Tommy Burke having some more issues. White flag will fly. Very protective line there for Sam Mayer as he comes out of turn number 10, final turn. You're watching the battle up front. On screen right now, that's Sam Mayer, Giovanni Bramante. You just see the tail. Just see the tail there. Bramante looks to the inside of turn number 7, and he'll take that spot away easily. And then right back, Sam Mayer takes the spot back. So maybe Bramante was waiting, but maybe Sam Mayer knew it was coming. Very protective line coming in through turn number 9 for Bramante. Mayer's going to continue to lead as they come into the final turn, and he'll pick up the checkered flag. Picks up the win. Bramante finishes second. Southern Jr. in the third spot. Coming home fourth is going to be Max Kowalski. And we're going to see who's going to finish out your top 5. I believe it's going to be Tommy Burke.
The 24 Hours of America, the nation's premier Arrive and Drive endurance team karting event. Race alongside pros and amateurs as they take on the 0.6-mile course at Daytona International Speedway for 24 hours of racing action. The race will take place the weekend after the Rolex 24 at Daytona on January 31st, 2015. Team deposits start at $600. Register at endurancekarting.com. Racers are always looking for competitive edge, especially in regards to racing chassis. Burrell Racing Karts showcase some of the most successful chassis models available with their RY30, S6, AR28, and C28 chassis models in competition this weekend. No matter what class, climate, or condition, Burrell's work due to design, function, and quality support. Learn more at BurrellAmerica.com.
And it looks like Bill McLaughlin ended up being our honorary starter / restarter.